And so India steamrolled their way through to the final of the Champions Trophy once again. This was the might of India's batting. This was like an arsenal on display. It was almost like a Republic Day parade of Indian batsmanship. To chase down 265 with 10 overs left and at a canter, it wasn't that there was a frantic chase to the end. India strolled to the end with scarcely a sweat broken. So that tells the opposition, look, this Indian batsmanship is of the very highest quality. I mean, it started off with Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan. That was Bangladesh's only opportunity. Get in amongst the wickets early. And the shots that were played in the first 10 overs were just breathtaking. There's two that come to mind straight away amidst a whole garland, a whole bouquet of shots. One was when Rohit Sharma just went down on one knee and square drove to point. And then when Taskin tried to bounce Shikhar Dhawan, the six that he hit at square leg, just the positioning. Freeze that frame, make it a still photograph and put it up in your room. It was that pretty. And then Virat Kohli came and some of his cover driving was just awesome. Virat Kohli is now, and admittedly it was an easy surface to bat on. Virat admitted that in his press conference afterwards. But the quality of his batsmanship is back to where it was before the pause during the IPL and the Test series against Australia. Virat Kohli is ready for the final against Pakistan. So India must love Birmingham. They won the Champions Trophy here. They had a one-sided game against Pakistan. Now they've had a one-sided game against Bangladesh. But amidst all this glory, amidst all these tributes to the batsmanship, remember India were only chasing 265 because on a fantastic batting surface, India's bowling kept Bangladesh down to that much. Apart from a little phase in between when Tamim Iqbal and Mushfiqur Rahim were batting, Tamim had that reprieve of the Hardik Pandya no ball. Except for that phase when Bangladesh looked like they might touch 300, 310, India's bowling was excellent. I mean, Bumrah had 5 overs for 12 in his first spell and Bhuvneshwar Kumar picked up a couple of wickets. But guess who came to the rescue at that crucial stage? Who would have thought it would be Kedar Jadhav? 6 overs, 2 for 22. I promise you some of those were like the tennis balls cricket that we played when we were kids. He was literally bowling from here, literally bowling there. But that just shows what a street smart cricketer he is. And I thought that was a tribute not just to Kohli's captaincy, but to Kedar Jadhav's sense of what to do on that occasion. Ashwin bowled well, Ravindra Jadeja bowled well, and India looked a genuinely complete side. What do you say about Bangladesh? Sometimes you just come up against a superior side, there's nothing that you can do. Maybe Bangladesh were carried away by the occasion, by playing a semi-final. Maybe the likes of Sarkar and the others were a little tense early on. But the fact that they got to the semi-final means they can go back a proud nation. There's no point remembering what happened in this game. It was just a little beyond them. So India, as I said right at the start, have steamrolled their way through and have issued a warning to everybody. This is how we play. Now remember, against Pakistan, the bowling will be of a significantly higher quality. But if the track is like this, wow, it should be some final. And time to answer one of the many questions that have come our way. It's come from Rahul Bodawala. Yeah, Rahul Bodawala. Jo bhi ho, Rahul. Chalo, Rahul hi kehte hain aapko. And your question is, do you think this Indian team is as good as the legendary Australian team of the 2000s? Gee, Rahul, you're an India fan, aren't you? Ask me this question again if India do win this Champions Trophy, because then I'll be able to give you a better answer to see whether India have it in them to win on the big day. Certainly the batting, you could say is comparable. If Rohit and Shikhar and Virat and Yuvraj and Dhoni and all the others are in form, yes. Bhuvneshwar and Jasprit Bumrah are both emerging bowlers yet, and they're bowling so well. And I think in Ashwin and Jadeja, they're a fine pair of spinners. That Australian team of the 2000s created awe in the opposition ranks. When the opposition was playing against them, they were thinking more of Australia than about themselves. And I don't know if India have got there. If India get there, wow. But I think the raw material is there to get ready for the 2019 World Cup.